After all this nice weather, you've probably already changed out your wardrobe for summer clothing, but did you know you should be switching out your makeup too? Dr. Ronald Downs is here to talk about changing to summer makeup in this week's Health and Beauty Breakdowns. Good morning, Dr. Downs.
Good morning.
It is important. We get maybe stuck in a rut when it comes to our makeup.
We do. You know, summertime is really a time when you want to be more active and look fresher, and it's a great time to change your makeup regimen. You know, those heavy foundations, they don't really stand up to that summer heat and humidity. They melt away. There's not a lot of powder out there that's going to stand up to those little beads of perspiration that occur on your forehead or around your hairline area. So it's a great time to change. So there's a couple tips you can use to try to get that into a little bit of a better routine for the summertime. For instance, I would avoid foundations altogether.
Really?
Oh, absolutely. You may want to switch to more of a tinted cleanser or a tinted type of non-oily moisturizer that will really help your face. Applying a self-tan or a spray tan to your face gives you a great base for that summer makeup palette. So that really works beautifully.
And those soft powders work really well. Soft
powders are good. And again, that doesn't depend upon your skin type. If you have a dry or combination skin, you don't want to go with a powdery one. That's better for more oily skin. That'll absorb the oil a little bit better. A primer is a great thing to use under your makeup over the summer, but use it very sparingly. It gives you a nice smooth palette for your facial makeup, so that works nicely as well. It avoids those little lines and creases that can occur as the day wears on.
And you have some examples to share with us today.
We do.
Your staff has worked with a couple of women here, and you have some great before and after, some techniques that you want to share with people so that we're not getting into the same routine over and over.
Well, you know, I think it's important that, you know, at least a couple times a year, maybe seek some help with a makeup professional to kind of find out what are the new trends going on with makeup, especially as the seasons change.
Right.
Because
as
our
the new
skin
season
changes.
comes in, you might want to try different colors, different techniques as well. Let's take a look at the before and after here. This is with no makeup here on the left.
Right.
And what were some of the skin challenges or perhaps things that we're wanting to accentuate with this
again,
model?
On these types of makeups, I think it's important to remember that during the summertime, it's all about looking fresh and active. So, you know, you want to use blush, and you want to use blush, but keep it very light. And go with skin tones such as peach, rose, pinks. And again, a nice tip is to keep it off of your cheekbones. Yeah. You want to let the natural color of your cheek through. So keep it more towards your temporal areas or up by the hairline.
I like that, how it seems so sheer and so natural. She didn't seem over made up.
Right, and that's the use of the primer. And I know we all carry those little moisture absorbing towelettes in our purse, like we should. So during the end of the day, you know, we should use those on our facial makeup as well. And the other key thing with some of these, when you apply the makeup, you want to make sure in the end of the day, you want to get all that eye makeup off. You want to make sure it's all gone because it'll build up.
Yeah, and it can make your eyes look really, drag down your appearance over time.
That's right, and it'll make you look kind of dull and
Let's take a look at another example if we can. Here's another example of someone who has just beautiful skin, and you're making her eyes just pop out here.
Well, eye makeup is very important. Eye makeup is something that should be very subtle. You want to let the natural eye color through. So when you use eye makeup, keep that in mind. And also, if you're going to use a bold or a brighter color for your eyes, tone down the rest of the makeup on your face. You want to let those eyes accentuate. You don't want to look overdone. And also, in that last example, lipsticks are important too.
Well, I was just going to say, lip liners aren't the way we used to use them, where you just put a lip liner on and then put a different color in. You put it throughout.
The popular color for summer is nude. It's a very light lipstick color. The lips should look hydrated, have a subtle shine. Lip gloss is great. You can use that in combination with a little lip sheer or a lip stain. And if you're really stuck with your lip color that you want to use, try this at home. Use a little petroleum jelly with your lipstick. Mix it up, and it brightens up the color and gives you a very faint color, yet it gives you a nice sheen to your lips.
And it's a good way to maybe spread that lipstick a little longer.
That's right.
Perhaps. If you have any questions, perhaps, about transitioning your makeup or skincare routines for summer that you would like to ask Dr. Downs, or if you have ideas for future topics that you'd like to see on Health and Beauty Breakdowns, you can email us at 16morningnews@WNDU.com. Could have talked about this forever. Great information, great tips. Thank you so much, Dr. Downs.
You're welcome.
And just a reminder, if there's a story you want to learn more about or learn more about our show, you can check out our 16 Morning News webpage. We'll have this interview on there in just a little bit. Go to 16 Morning News at the top of the menu on the left-hand side of the page, and there you'll find the stories that you've seen here this morning. We'll be back with more after this.